You know, I just now realized I had one of those moments where like your imagination takes you someplace that the game itself doesn't, and then when you actually get to see what the game is actually doing, it's a little bit less exciting. Because I totally thought up there was gonna be like a plateau, and there was gonna be more stuff up there, and instead it was just a little cubby with a thing in it that I forgot what was in it, because that was almost a week ago. So did we even get any new moves here? Oh, there are no new moves here. Okay. Or Jinjos. I could have sworn I saw a Jinjo. Well, I guess that's good for the sake of progression, because 30 more notes and, well, all the Jiggies and 2 Honeycombs, 2 Cheetos. It's not bad. I mean, considering I just started. Alright, let's get on over to that... Go over that step first. Get on over to that flight pad. Where was the teleport pad? I should just take that. Right, it's always by the entrance. Hey, Darian. I can't find the teleport pad. Oh, wait, it's right over there. Okay. Ow, dude, I'm trying to teleport. You mind? Okay, I guess there was not a warp. I hate this guy. For some reason, this guy reminds me of the Fire Djinns from, Necropolis. There's absolutely no visual similarities between those people, except for the fact that they're both, like, fire elemental. Wait, what? No, not there. Stupid door. Go this way. Watch for the hands. You know, watch for the shadows of the monsters that peek out from the walls. Now, dude, I was gonna jump anyways. Forget you. Oh, come on. I take the damage, the contact damage from the lava, and then the fall damage. So, jeez. Most harsh lava ever. Okay, so I'm gonna get up here and just see how high I can go. I'm still going, I think. Keep going. Keep going. You can fly to the top. Keep going, that'd be good. Oh. What is that yellow thing over there? Can't be a Jinjo, apparently. Oh, that's a crack where one of the hands comes out. Okay, this has a flight pad, so I assume this is how they expect you to get up here. Which is good for me. Because I've already done it. You know, I've already committed to flying. And I'm here. There we go. I was hoping to fight this guy. Chili Billy. Hot and spicy dragon. Ah, at last. You must be the pizza delivery boy. No, just a local Jiggy hunters. Lies. I bet you've got my 12-foot spicy meat special in that backpack. Afraid not, wart face. Where do you see warts? Then I'll eat you instead. I can only assume this is a egg cannon. A egg cannon. I know that should be an an. Man, that makes him big. Brr, so cold. And then we hit him with a grenade. No. Okay. I'll soon have you licked. Guess we're gonna see how many licks it takes to get to the center of Banjo. Switch back to ice eggs while he does that. Maybe I can attack him when he does that. 'Cause I get the feeling that ice eggs is not the only step, especially the way he's there like that. It makes me think there's more to this. Also, especially considering the other bosses have been a little bit more involved in this. Okay, I guess I can't say that, but Weldar, he was pretty involved. So to go from that to this, it does seem kind of disappointing. Oh wait, of course, he got a health bar. He's got 3 hymns left. I already forgot his name, if he even had one. Clearly not paying the best attention right now. Although I did notice I was about to walk off the ledge, so that's pretty good. And the cannon disappeared, so I gotta go find another one. Yeah, this definitely reminded me of the boss in Mario Galaxy that you fight over the lava who you're gonna hit the coconuts back to. But, of course, it's also reminded me of the final boss of Super Mario Sunshine. Except instead of ground pounding, we're shooting eggs out of cannons. And thankfully the cannons themselves also act as cover. So it's a whole lot easier than trying to get eggs into the slots while fighting Grunty. Yeah, King Calamari. Also reminds me of a boss in Metroid Other M. I still remember that boss is fought in the fire area, obviously. Enough. I've changed my mind. Forget the pizza. But I'm sure my brother will still want his. And for some reason that fire area in particular, I reckon I'll go get a couple of Big Al burgers. Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. He sneezes on him and steps on him. Like, I know you were just fighting me, but seriously, do not eat those burgers. Just don't. Yeah, for some reason, the fire area in Other M really reminds me of the guide I used to get through that game. There's seriously no Jiggy for I guess I gotta be in both. But also, he'll stop hailing fire on me while I'm at the peaks, so I guess I'll just find the stairs back down. Yeah, the fire area really reminds me of the guide I was using to get through the game for the first time, which was a very pessimistic and condescending guide in terms of the game. Like, its attitude towards the game. It's like, why'd you even write a guide for this game if you hate it so much? It's like, seriously. Like, I thought people who write guides are people who love games. Not people who hate a game and want you to, very much want you to know how bad it is. By telling you how to get through it and being like, oh, they make you do this, which is so stupid because the developers were dumb. Hey, Gobi, I'm just gonna... Please. Not my precious water. Again. Come on. Spit it out. Spit it out! Okay. It almost makes me think I gotta come back as like a transformation where they turn me into a caveman and hit him with my big caveman club. Am I just not directly on his hump, or I gotta be more towards his neck? Come on. There's no move in this world, so it's gotta be something I have. Oh, wait. This is the train station. I probably gotta spit it out into the train. Oop. Ow. Ow. I don't know why I hit B, because I wanted to go back up. B does not stand for back up. I can't think of what it would stand for, though. Something funny, like bouncing your face off the ground because you fell. Not today, Jin. I'm going to the freeze side. You can't follow me there. You're too hot. Oh, shoot. I just realized there is no flight pad around here, so I gotta really figure out how I'm gonna get to the ice guy. Oh yeah, and then there's Mr. Big Toe. Ow. That's quite a wallop, doesn't it? I'm real proud of my enormous foot. That is not a foot. that is one single toe. You would think you would know the difference, because you're the one who owns it. Jeez, was that you? Is that... No, that had to have been the dragon. Yep, there it is. Why are there sticky shoes? I could just do this. Oh, because it goes up further. Uses the double jump to glide further. So I guess I'll follow them the reverse way, and I'll see if I can figure out where they are. I'm gonna say probably following the path. Attack by kicking. They got those giant arms and they decide, nope, can. That's how I'm gonna beat him. Oh, is this guy blocking this shoes? Yeah, he's blocking the shoes. He's just jealous because they don't fit on his feet. Get up. Knock it off. Okay, there's the warp. I enjoy how when you beat an enemy, the health goes flying up, so you can just catch it. It's pretty satisfying. It's a little thing that's just satisfying. It's like the sound they make when they die. It's also kind of satisfying. Well, I guess the word's more amusing than it is satisfying. Ow. Well, thanks. That helped, kind of. Excuse me. I guess not really. Ow. Oh, grab the thing. Okay, that was detrimental. But that was assisting. It assisted me. This switch looks rusty. You'll need more weight. Why would you just wait while I do something else? And I'll do that later. Because I'm pretty sure I know what I need. But I want to beat the ice guy first. Yeah, I don't think this leads to the dragon. No, wait, I see. Yep, there's a door behind it. So I guess that's gonna be 2 Jiggies. One for opening the path and then another for reading them. But I guess that doesn't, you know, the game doesn't assume you're beating him second. So I guess you could fight him first and then go fight the fire guy. And then the fire guy would give you the Jiggy. Alright, I'm gonna go get transformed. Just gonna make like a Luma and just eat a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm gonna transform. People always joke that they die when they turn into a planet, but no, that's the next stage in life for them. It's like they're a Pokemon, you know? You know, a Voltorb doesn't die just because it became an Electrode. Oh wait, that's not Wumbus. Gotta take the warp, don't I? I gotta warp. Oh, they all have an enlarged toe. They're like crabs, but it's their feet instead of their claws. That's weird. Yeah, there it is. Ice slide. Or no, ice side. Why can't I read? So this is surely too big for me. Where's this go? Did I go up here? Oh, there's more shoes. Oh, okay. It's here. Oh, do the shoes lead to the dragon? I suppose that would make sense, because like I was saying about the Jiggy, it does seem a little weird to be able to get 2 in a row. Yep. Okay. Don't take fall damage. That guy's dead. That's the actual truth. That's not just me being funny. I do remember that. He is actually dead. The game made a point of saying, yep, he's dead. All right, I gotta give it. I can't have the global in my pocket. It's gotta go in the. It's gotta go in the dip. Speaking of Voltorb, look at me! Snowball. Wow, I wonder where you came up with that name. It's like every person who has ever had a white cat. So you know what I'm gonna name you? I'm gonna name you Snowball. Or Snowflake. You know, something like that. And I can roll around and get bigger. Does that let me do this? No, okay. Oh, I know, we gotta visit Wumba on the fire side, then she turns this into a fireball. Yeah. No. No, I know that's not the truth. Okay. Oh, I'm too big to go through there. Can I go up here? Man, I'm slow. I can make it up the slope though. And I'm up here. Oh no, I can't jump. Aw. Oh, I can press. Oh, there we go. That's faster. I've got to figure out how to get up there. Does this work? Is this... I can barely fit. I should be able to fit. You don't tell me I can't, game. I know my shapes. I'm a round shape and that's a round hole. I fit. Okay, well, at least I didn't get stuck trying to do that. Woo! It's like bowling! Ah, I can't break them all. I'm not a rock Pikmin. Where's Big Toe? I'm gonna go kick him in his big face. His face isn't big, his toe is big, but I'm gonna get him. Ah, I figured. That's quite a lot of this. I'm really proud of my enormous foot. Yeah, the freaking, like, you know, when you turn the game on and you're sitting on the title screen and the game starts playing itself. Yeah, that's spoiled for me what this guy does. What you gotta do to get through that guy. Can I last long enough to go through? Ouch, here. Fine. I don't. It would help if I knew where to go. If that's the train station. Wait, no, it isn't. It's inside the volcano. Oh, but I can't jump well enough to get through here. I couldn't even do that as Banjo. What am I thinking? Ouch. Okay, I'll roll up here. No, not back into the lava. Stop doing that. I'm really fast now, though. Oh, that hurt that guy. Cool. No! Well, it's somewhere. So why don't I try again? Rolling out. Well, never mind then. I'm not gonna continue that joke because I fell. Everyone knows where that joke was going. Come on. I know I can break ice, so why don't I do it as a snowball? Break that ice, get Mumbo over here. Worst game of Marble Madness ever. That's not true. Every game of Marble Madness is the worst game of Marble Madness. Oh, it's curved. That's why I keep falling off. There we go. I hope that stays, because I'm not gonna go straight to Mumbo. Excuse me. So if I go through here, and I carefully navigate the lava section, that's the wrong door. Where was that door? Is it down? The camera is really not happy about the fact that I'm a snowball. I bet if I were a tiny snowball, I could make this. I'm kind of making it as a big one, though. I also just realized the counters probably... Yeah, there we go. The totals counters probably aren't showing up because I had 0. Yeah. So there could be moves. I just haven't found any. And it's making me think that there aren't any because the number's not showing up. I like how the wind stops blowing when I get to Jinjo. So as I was saying before, when I went in the wrong door, I carefully navigate the lava side. Ow. Come on. Why do sometimes you hurt me and other times I don't get it? There. Now I'm in the snow again. I might not be big enough, but I think I can also... The switch looks rusty. You'll need more weight. Oh no, there's not any snow up here. I have to get across this as big as I can be. Which means I have to figure out the secret of how I was harming those dudes. The hands. Unless there's another path. What if I could use the teleporter to save me some damage? I bet I can. Nope. I think I'm even smaller. Still easier than trying to make a perfect snowman in Animal Crossing. Just move on the pad. I am on the pad. Fine. I'll try it again this way, and then I'll go to Wumba's. Oh! There we go. Okay, this is as big as I can get. I'm pretty sure you have to take the 1 damage because you just can't make it through there fast enough. Better be... Oh, come on! That's as big as I can get. Well, there's up. Aww. I was just saying there's up. Why don't I try being up? Maybe I can go through the ice wall that is possibly stopping me from getting to the ice dragon. It would be nice to get the hail to stop. Nope, stop being stuck on the wall. What? Oh! Oh wait, that's snow. That counted. That was not my plan. I was hoping to break through the wall, but if this'll work. There we go. Let's see if there's anything worth digging up down there. I mean, surely there is, because why would they have set this rig up if there's nothing down there? I mean, I suppose it could be a dry well. It's like my throat, it's dry. Huh. Yeah, it's Grunty Industries. Can I go through the pipe now, Jam Jars? Can I hop down the hole? Probably would have to be Banjo. I'll go through this door. Can I get the here? Yeah, that's not. I think that just goes to Wumba's anyway. It's like, what's the point? Excuse me. Okay, I think I need someone to hit me here. Make me smaller. You suck. I had to walk into his kick. Okay, that should be small enough. But if I jump, it should keep me from getting any snow. No. Okay, I should be small enough to make it up here. So it could be able to get some stuff that I'm supposed to be able to get as the snowball. Yeah, there we go. I freed a Minjo. And now I'm realizing I've already been here, and I was up there with the shock pad, and I killed that Minjo before. Come on, don't get stuck going down. Yeah, so that really is like the only thing I can think to do was a snowball. So I'm gonna unsnowball if I can figure out the way there. I feel like I have to die because I don't actually know the way back. You think there's anything in there? I don't think there's supposed to be. Nope. Just see if there's anywhere else the snowball can get that might be helpful. Like in here, maybe? Hopefully there's AC! Ah, no, that's not AC. That's quite the opposite. Wouldn't this be funny? This is how you do this minigame. Okay, I'm done snowballing. You know, the term snowballing makes me think of Battleborn, because that's how a lot of matches would go in that. Was they would snowball, because the one team would, you know, they would take over the losing side's battlefield, and I actually can't really think of like everything that made it that they would snowball, but yeah, they basically just nest themselves inside your side of the field. Oh yeah, I could have broken that as anyone, I assume. And it just becomes really hard to push them out of your area, because there was. I mean, I think it was very intentional by design that you could just set yourself up like, right next to the enemies. Their base, more or less. You know, the thing you gotta destroy. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to get this as the snowball. I think. Can the snowball even get up there? Okay, here's a ramp here. Where's this come from? Oh, you know what? I need to be small snowball, and then I go through, and then I, become bigger. Do the jump thing. Don't get snow. Jump. You stay small. Alright, there we go. Now big. Yeah, this is not how you break through the ice. Do you mind? I'm trying to get the train station button. Don't you knock me down. Ow. Okay, well that's what the fire is for. Not there. Wait, can I go through the water? Seems like the answer is no. No. Ah. Okay. Well, how about because I'm big? Maybe it's like a damage thing. Yeah. I'll take this to going through the fire. It's less annoying. I don't know. Somehow it feels faster because I'm simultaneously making my way to the other side and also shrinking. Although I guess shrinking isn't really the goal. It's just a means. There we go. Oh, ice train station. Alright, well, now it's time to unsnowball. Assuming there's nothing around here I can do as a snowball. Alright. Yeah. Getting out of here. Can you stop being big, please? It's like that movie, Big. He becomes big, and then he realizes he doesn't want to be big. Alright, now let's get to that teleporter. And teleport to the entrance. Wait. Actually, I don't know if I need to teleport to the entrance. If I need to come in from somewhere else. Because I don't know if I can summon the train in the fire area yet. I guess it's worth looking. Instead of assuming. Because you know what they say about assuming. It's sometimes not right. just like going this way. That's not the right way. Oh, now that I'm up here, I could try to jump down here. I thought it was a hole, apparently not. Ow. Okay, wait. I'm gonna wait for the ice to stop. And I'm gonna try grenade egg. Because there have been at least 2 times where I assumed that I could not go somewhere. And then it turned out I just had it blasted with a grenade egg. What about the pipe? Blow the pipe open? Come on. Crawl, Banjo. Okay, I will try a clockwork egg. Again. Because maybe it's different this time. Maybe now that it's empty, I can go in there. Jam jars will let me in. Are you done? Are you done? Okay. Ah. Aw, man, I got stood too close. Don't call me Rust Brain, it was a good idea. Wait, why am I down here? Don't those stairs lead to... Don't they have a path to the train station from around here? At the very least, up here has a path to the far side. Because that's how I got here, as a snowball. Let's see if I can check this Discord message while I'm doing this. Bolter's doing some Terraria tonight. That's cool. I haven't been playing my last Terraria save with the... Oh, there's a Jinjo down there. When trespassers in exceedingly hot waters are likely to be cooked. Yeah, so I guess that's 2 different pools of water we gotta cool down somehow. Ah, dude, stupid hand. Plus, isn't there a guy in or like 2 guys, I guess technically, that in Jolly Roger's Lagoon that want me to cool down some water? So I guess that's whatever I do there is what I do here. Yeah, that's a Terraria save I was talking about some time ago where I was grinding for the water walking boots. I haven't been playing that because I was focusing on trying to do the Pokemon stuff, trying to get that done before Scarlet and Violet came out. And also, I entered hard mode. I don't know if I mentioned this. I entered hard mode, and then one of my NPC's house, or like an area where 3 of my NPCs were living, got immediately corrupted from hard mode, from the corruption spread that happens when you're in hard mode. And then that just kind of demotivated me. It's like, man, I dug quarantines in like 2 different places, and I was like, no, you know what? I don't feel like digging one here for the desert because there's sand, and the sand is gonna fall. And then sure enough, that was the place that got corrupted. And it's like, dude, why did you have to corrupt here? Ow. Actually, no, I feel like I did dig a quarantine for the desert. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, and then it like, I guess the hard mode corruption spread can bypass your quarantines, apparently. I cannot remember where the train station is. Can't kill that guy. And I'm gonna die. I'll just use these stairs. I bet an ice egg can get him. That would add some value to ice eggs. Yeah, get out of here, you stupid hand. It's funny how people always get mad at Nintendo for having hand enemies, but then Rare does it. It's like, oh, it's, you know, it's fine. It's, you know, it's their hands. That's what you do. You make enemies out of hands sometimes. Okay, so obviously the train station is not there because that's a coliseum. So it's like somewhere up there. I'll just fly to it. Unless there's a teleporter to near outside, which would make sense because that's a landmark. Fireside upper area. Let's try that. Right, I can't do that. Yeah, I already tried over there because it was... Dude, stop it. That was, definitely not the train station, I remember that much. It's too bad Poop and Eggs is physics-based. So poop eggs in their general direction and they'll die. Try wherever the other fireside teleporter is. There isn't one! Upper area? No, that's this one. So then what's the other ice warp? That's not Tawamba. Icicle Grotto. Oh, this is... Yeah. Up the shock pads. There's a Jinjo over there. And probably a Jiggy or something over there. I don't think I can reach any of this yet. Alright, let's go by Mumbo. He's probably by the train station. I mean, I guess that's right, because he's... somewhere. Why don't I just go this way? Just go over here. And instead of towards the Coliseum, I go this way. Now I gotta do more talent rotting. Okay, well that leads me here. Which is like near the eye. What? Huh? How did I not get these notes? Man, I just remembered how much I want to watch Luigi's Let's Play of this, which I haven't seen yet, but I wanna. I bet it's good. Especially because of what I was saying before about her and John making a great duo. And I know John participates in that Let's Play. But I can't watch it yet because I don't want to... Well, for one thing, I shouldn't drink when I'm in the middle of a sentence. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But you can't come back. You can't do that. Rare, you can't make your enemies respawn every 2 seconds. But I would watch it, but I don't want to, you know, make too much of this game refreshed in my mind, you know? Like, I have seen this game before, but it's not clear in my mind, and if I watch a Let's Play, it's going to become more clear. And that would make this less entertaining, I would feel. Yeah, so this is the Mumbo side, they say. These stairs just go up and down. Why is it that whenever they hit me, I always go out? I always go out to the side. It's like, stop that. I'm trying to not fall off the cliff, please. I just remembered where... Yeah, right next to the tent. Of course. That's why I was thinking there was a teleport till right near the jump pads, because there was. It's just not a teleport. Is this the train station? I feel like this is the train station. Whoa, okay. It's not the train station. Was the train station connected to the Coliseum? I didn't think it was, but I can't find it, and I'm like, no, it's not near the Coliseum. So maybe it is. There's a banjo switch here. Oh yeah, just banjo. Have I done that yet? Have I come here as just banjo? Oh, I can't because it's the boots. Very. Oh, it's a ledge. And a closed gate with another banjo switch. What? Yeah, auto updates are real annoying. I remember when Windows used to do that. Be like, hey, we just decided that this update is happening and you can't do anything about it, so the best you can do is reschedule it for when you're not actively using the computer. It's like, oh, thanks. Oh, well, there's a split pad. I already forgot what was over this way, so let me see if there's anywhere around here. Nope. Okay, yeah. Wait, I came over here as Banjo, trying to do a thing. Jinjo. Was there a Banjo switch near that Jinjo? I'm gonna assume there was and just go away. Because I could imagine if there is a Banjo switch there, it opens the gate to the next Banjo switch, and it's basically a puzzle of find the next Banjo switch. Oh, it's broken stairs. It's like, where do these stairs go? Nowhere. A reminder, I'm still looking for the friggin' train station. I know you're a Minjo, you shut up over there with your freaking loud green. Alright, at this rate, I'm just gonna go out of the world because I know in the hub world there is a train station, like just down the cliff, as long as I don't get knocked off by the enemies to my instant death. I suppose this will also prove whether or not the fire station actually is open, or if I still haven't opened it yet. Yeah, come pick me up. And then take 10 minutes to do it because there's a cutscene. Look at this picture of a cat that's on Discord while this cutscene happens. And I will jump in the train and hit the switch. Okay, I can only go to ice side. Never mind, I can't go there anyway. Sudden drop in temperature would crack my boiler and it would be curtains for me. However, if you can find a way to cool my boiler a little. So I gotta get you into fireside and then ice side. And then the BR! So I gotta find the frickin' fire train station. Which I say that like I haven't already. I have, I just don't remember where. I like that both of their sound effects played at once because there were two guys, and I killed the one guy as the other guy noticed me. So they played both the I've noticed you sound effect and the I'm dead sound effect. Wait, I'm just gonna hop over to the Coliseum. I've already been over there. That door in particular. Let me go back this way, because this is the wrong way. I mean, kind of, but it's the long way. Just go over here. Grab for some eggs. Grab for some feathers. I can't tell what color they are. Oh, camera, would you please stop doing that? That's the teleporter, that's the... Let's call it connecting tunnel. Because it doesn't really... It does connect to Ice Side, but it's not really a way to it. But that is what I think of that tunnel as being. It's a middle ground, even though it's still very fiery. Is this the train station? Sort of, yes. I am here now. So let me go out here and see where the heck this entrance even was. Okay, so it kind of was the Colosseum. Because this is on the face of the mountain that the Colosseum is built into. So yeah, this whole time, I was like, oh, it's not over by the Colosseum. But it was. And I suppose the doors are closed. Trevor is relaxing by the coast on Isle of Hags. Yeah, no option to even say, come pick me up, so I gotta get the doors open. Gotta find that switch. Okay, I'm gonna do a smart thing and get one less damage source in the world. Okay, I got him. Turn back into grenade eggs. Okay. Is this a ledge? No! Ah. Who's back? Who's bidding? Are you serious? I don't think that health is even worth it. It's way too far out of the way. Is the switch even in here? Because I'm now realizing they don't usually put the switches right next to the train, do they? So it must be somewhere out in the fire. Hope it's not in the Coliseum. That'd be a pain. Have I gone over here? I think that was a Cheeto page, but I'm gonna double check over here. Yep, that was something I already picked up. Cheeto page or honeycomb or something. Right, you can't jump off of ledges. Alright, I guess I gotta go out into the lava world and try to figure out where that switch is. And I still haven't found any jam jars, if there are any. At this rate, I'm starting to believe that there really isn't. Dude, I pressed A. Have I gone over there? Excuse me. I think I have, because I remember going along this I remember going along a ledge. And then I got eggs. It's like, oh, that's it. This is just for eggs. Ah, there it is. So it wasn't a ledge I was already over, and I was like, oh, it's just eggs. Alright. It's one piece of the puzzle in place. The doors are open. Now we need to call the train. It is a little odd that he's like, oh man, I can't suddenly change temperatures or else I'll die. But then you ask him to go to like the hottest place in the game and then cool him down. Like, I'm just thinking, how does the transition from literally anywhere else in the world to here not also kill him if he can't go from literally anywhere else in the world to the cold side? I mean, I guess the idea is that the cold is what, you know, because that's what cold does. It does whatever he said it is going to do. Crack his boiler or whatever. Because the cold, like, shrinks things, so it would cause the metal on his boiler to rapidly shrink. And then that would crack it. But I don't really understand how coming to the lava world and then being spat on is going to help him. It'd be cool if I could just climb on the train to get up to Gobi. No, not in the train. Come on, throw. I want to climb the train. Oh, figures. Well, I'm pretty sure he won't move, so I don't care. If anything, it's a shortcut. Never mind, I'm right outside, so it's no shortcut at all. You go away. But isn't the... Yeah, you stay over there. Isn't the way to Gobi, like, literally just right above? Because that's exactly where he is. He's just right above. Oh, do I gotta come from the ice side? I guess I'll see if I can figure it out. It shouldn't be that hard. It's walking. Should be, like, right over there. Is that a door? No. Wait. Yes? Yes. Was that just for a honeycomb? Not even like a piece of heart that was literally just healing that I immediately lost. I don't even think I needed healing it when I picked that up, and then I hit a guy, and then I needed it. Come on. Oh, it's empty. For a moment, I thought I figured something out. It's like, oh yeah, you're supposed to go in there when the wind stops blowing. And then you can look around and get a Sheetal page. It's like a whole nother cave. That would have been cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back over this way. Oh, maybe if I had suction boots, I can get up there, but I can't suction boot right now. So I'll just fly. I'm sure they don't consider that cheating. I don't. I'm just using the tools the game has given me. And I just real like I was thinking before, like, oh, killing these guys doesn't matter because they just go away, but they don't, because when you're waiting for the second guy to stop, the first guy is still grabbing at you. So I should kill him. I just want to see where this actually does lead. Yep, shoes. So that's one way to get up here, but I don't want to wait until I can do whatever I need to do to kill that guy. To get that guy out of my way. So I'm just gonna do this by flying. And then I'll just hope that it'll also lead me in the direction of killing that guy. Alright, Gobi. Time to do your thing. Let's get you up. There. Oh no, it took me since the last game to save that. Ah, yes. That seems to have cooled my boiler enough. I'll let you take the chuffin train to the ice side now. kind of is weird that Gobi's water that he's been storing is actually cold. Hellfire Peaks Ice Side. I bet you're a Minjo. You better stop with that. Alright, so what's the deal with this area? I assume that is implied to be leading to another world, so I probably can't walk through there. Wait. Okay, I was wondering if I could grab that, and Banjo kept hopping off of it. Yeah, I knew it! You can't fool me! Stupid Minjo. Okay, that kind of looked like a doorway, but yeah, it's not. Alright, where are we going on these train tracks? Jiggy. Yeah. Is that it? It's just the Jiggy? That can't be it. That's... I don't know, it feels weirdly convoluted to have to summon the train station to 2 different stations just to get 1 Jiggy and nothing else. Is that seriously it? I can't... Wait, yeah, I can. I can walk under the train. Anything in the water? No. Shut up there, Minjo! Is that... No, that's just a ball texture. It's like, is that a doorway? No. And let me guess. I'm gonna go through there. Alright, time to leave this disappointing train station. What even can we do right now? Hang on, let me check my hints. What? Why is it giving me Glitter Gulch Mine? Apparently this cell counts as in Glitter Gulch Mine. That was just my 2nd Jiggy. Wow. Defeat Chili Willy and Chili Billy inside the volcano. Help Superman back to his tent. Feed Boggy the polar bear. What did Boggy want again? He wanted fish, right? Activate the oil drill. Yeah, that's off in Grunny Industries. Pterodactyl Lanes, Stomping Plains link. Oh, that connects to here. When the Coliseum Kickball Games. Wait, if this really does connect to Pterodactyl Land, is that how I get here as a Stony? I gotta finagle my way from Mayheim Temple to Pterodactyl Land and then somehow through that way to here? When the Coliseum help the UFO aliens and inside the Coliseum arches. I have not seen that one. Alright, I guess we'll go to Pterodactyl Land then. And conveniently, I'm already at the train station, so I could just use the train to get there. Yeah, that's what I was talking about before. Is like it's implied that that goes somewhere else. It's like, yeah, when you leave, you just always go forward. You know, that room was kind of weirdly tight and compact for the fact that it supposedly split off into a second path that went up. It's like, you expect me to believe this train went up a 90-degree incline on its rails, like it's the freaking bus out of rock bottom? It's like, no, it did not do that. They just wanted to put the broken rails there as a more fancy way to let you up on that platform instead of just having it be platforms. So I do not remember the way to the stomping grounds, I think. Well, it's not like that. You don't do that. No, I was holding the trigger. I'm trying to do bird jumps so I can go faster. Top of the mountain. Two freaking pterodactyls. Wait. No, this isn't it, right? No, it's down, isn't it? Where did that go again, though? I'm gonna go there just because I can't remember. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, there was a warp here. Well, too late. So I think it was Banjo I needed to be. I didn't have Banjo's ability to get across this because he just recovers health. You know, I do remember someone saying that Banjo was not very smart. So this does feel like a very Banjo way of getting across this. Just take it on the chin and then... Or take it on the entire head, and then just take a nap and recover health. It's like Banjo could not come up with a better plan, so he's just like, yeah, I'll just get stomped on a few times, take a nap, stomped on a few more times. It'll work. I mean, he's not wrong. Now that I think about it, the stomp always reduces me to 1 health. So did I even need to recover to full? Oh, wait, I'm not gonna make it. I like how I can still switch eggs when I'm not Banjo. Or when I am Banjo and I can't. I don't have Kazooie. Almost. Yeah, I just need 1 health. I need to have 2 because he always reduces me to 1. I'm gonna wait. Uh-oh. Dang it. I like how when you die to being stomped, your head gets flat, but the rest of you doesn't. You know, I feel like Rare would be the kind of people who would make as many unique death animations as they could fit into a game. So it is kind of surprising that there's not a unique flat death animation. Okay, so now I hit the banjo switch. And that opens up the way to, I assume, no, it's not freeze easy. I keep thinking it's freeze easy. Hellfire Peaks. So now we get Kazooie over here the way she always gets over here. The way she's able to get over here on her own. She's fast. I'm gonna wait. I don't feel good about going. Ouch. Okay, well, good. Flat Kazooie. I'm sure there's a cheat code to be able to play with flat heads. I know there was a cheat code on the last game to be able to play with big heads. Okay, so there's a Jiggy. Oh, that's it. Oh, is this the... This is the one that's through... Oh, it's through the ice. Yeah, okay. So that's not the way up to Chili whatever's face. So I guess I have to look around for another way. Also, it is good to know that it's not just some big convoluted path to go from my home temple to there as a stony. Okay, world entrance and exit. Well, which is it? Is it an entrance or is it an exit? Oh, I have no idea. I guess now would be a good time to take a break. This is just now 9. So I'll take a break. I gotta be sure I hit the right intermission button. Alright, we're back. Go. Trying to find what's his face. Chili face. So what I'm thinking about is like, do I need to get the toe guy out of the way? Because I saw in the demo screen that they kill him with like something falls from the sky. Could that be like an ice blast? But how do I get Chili what's his face to do a chili blast? Directed at the guy I need him to. Go through the door. Oh, it worked. I got hurt, but it worked. I'm also wondering if I actually am done with the crane. I was gonna turn around and do the fall trick, and then I remembered, oh right, that doesn't work anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. This just leads to Wumbas. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, like, how do I get him to do a big blast? If there even is a way? I guess probably not. Maybe that's something I do when I beat him. Maybe he becomes an ally. And he shoots ice blasts where I need him to. Get up there. Unless I've just accidentally myself to the correct path. But no. I knew I was here before. Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly where that led out to. Yeah, this is right in front of the teleporter. So yeah, I've been here. Quite a lot. But you know what I'm not thinking about? There's a split pad here. And I have no idea why. What do I need one or the other for? There's also one on the hot side. Actually, 2 sets, and I don't know why. I don't know what for. I want to try something, though. So I'm just now noticing a ledge. I know I should heal up first. You can't get me in this cave, dragon. Split up. I guess I can't get to full by doing this. And oh, I can. Oh, but then they split up again, and then they don't have full. All right, whatever. That should be enough. Whoa. Yeah, that ledge does not go anywhere. All right. Hmm. What if I stand around here while he's doing a chili blast? There we go. That doesn't really make sense, but okay. I mean, I did logic it out. Oh, my poor enormous foot. Where's the first aid kit? Time to shoo. Should probably pick up Banjo. Ow. Come on, Banjo. We're shooing. Never mind. But the shoes are still there, so I can just go back. Ow. Come to think of it, because of how easy it was to get access to the shoes, that's probably why they don't gate you from being able to fly there. Just because this is basically just as easy as flying there. Alright, enough shoes. It's time to go fight the other dragon. I will ready my eggs. Guess I could use more ice. I almost picked them up. Whoa! I think it's funny how kind of obvious it is that the other mountain is a flat image. You must be the pizza delivery boy that beat up my poor brother. He tried to eat us. I suppose you'll be wanting pizza too? Yes, please. I ordered an anchovy deluxe. Well, tough. You've got none. I'm sure you have. Give me my pizza. I've never tried pizza with anchovies. Probably because like no one else in my house. That's the wrong. No one else in my house would eat any with me, so I'd have to buy my own pizza. Ah, it burns. Let me have just a little taste. Why does he sound slurpy? That's not how tongues sound. You know, when I put my tongue out, I don't go. I suppose this is a good place as any to talk about this. You know what I've been doing this whole weekend? Well, I guess if you saw my stream Friday, you would know. But for the sake of anyone watching this who didn't watch that, Pokemon. I've been playing Scarlet and Violet. Oh wait, no! Game didn't want me talking about Pokemon, I guess. Wasn't really game's fault I died there. Have you got my anchovy deluxe pizza yet? No. Then I'll chew on your bones once more. You didn't eat me, I fell off the cliff. Get it right. Yeah, I was playing Scarlet. There. Yeah, there we go. Egg. I don't have an anchovy pizza for you, but have egg. Which really has nothing to do with anchovies, I suppose. Whoa. But yeah, I've been pleasantly surprised with how good Scarlet is. Because honestly, my expectations weren't super high. Like I think I did say that on one of these one of these Banjo playthroughs. Was like, I just want Scarlet and Violet to be like the wild area in Sword and Shield, except, you know, the whole game. And this is far surpassed that. It is really good. Like, you know, with the wild area, they didn't really take the time and care to give Pokemon like animations for being out in the wild, but they did that here. Like the Pokemon do act like animals. Like they You know, they form little groups. Bird Pokemon actually land. You don't have T-posing Wingles anymore. Wingulls. I thought I said it wrong the first time, and then I said Wingo, and it's like, nope, that's definitely wrong. That's definitely not what that Pokemon is called. And I also wasn't expecting that you could just walk around with your Pokemon out. Like, whatever your lead Pokemon is, you just hit a button, and there you go, there's your Pokemon, he's out, he's walking around with you. Oh, I see, this one's harder, because it's, they want me to do all the cannons. Well, it is a good place to talk about Pokemon, then, because it's gonna be a while. This fight's gonna take a while, and it's kind of the same thing the whole time, I imagine. Never had egg on pizza. I wonder how that'd be. Yeah, I wonder too. It's like scrambled eggs too. I bet that'd be neat. But yeah, like a hard-boiled egg. But like I was pleasantly surprised by how happy it actually made me. Just, you know, being in the start and, you know, trying to understand how the game works. And I hit that button and my Sprigatito comes out. And I'm just walking around with my little Sprigatito. It's like, wow, this is awesome. I'm not even someone who's like particularly, you know, inclined towards the games that allow you to walk around with your Pokemon out. Like, I would not, on my list of things I wanted from a future Pokemon game, I don't think that would have really been up there. Dunkin' fried egg, but yeah, just any egg. It's either you or me, Chili, whatever. It was me! Guess I'll just have to be more careful with this attempt. More careful to not get hit. The annoying thing is I gotta go all the way over there to get the shoes. And there's freaking Yetis in the way that won't stop coming back. Just stay gone. No, not that again. Jeez, stop it. Stupid drill peck or whatever it's called. Oh, come on! You can't hit me when I'm going up the wall? That's illegal! Canceling my shoes? Oh, these freaking Yetis! Nope, don't jump off the wall. I didn't press A. Jeez. I don't need your stinking ladder. Have you got my anchovy deluxe yet? No. Then tune your bones once more. You did it. You knocked me off the cliff. Stop pretending you're neater than you are. Oh, that actually worked. Well, that's the strategy then. Just pump it full of eggs. Shoot multiple blasts. Make sure I'm lined up and then... Oh, it only got the one. Okay, that's fair because that's the amount of shots you're supposed to get out of each cannon. Ah, okay. Fine, whatever. Yeah, take that. In your chili face, Chili. What's your face? Short hop your tongue, yeah. Kicking your butt now. Where am I? Yeah, take that. You suck. I don't even think Tim did this in his playthrough. Ow, okay. At least I definitely don't remember him doing it. Stop it. I don't want pizza anymore. I'll go and get a takeout instead. A takeout of what? Hold on, you frosty fool. We've beaten both of you now. So I reckon we should get a trophy. A trophy, eh? How about this? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we want. Now give me icy powers so I can cool waters. No? Okay. Now, which way is it to the fly-through Mikajiggies? I thought you said you were getting takeout. That's not takeout, that's McDonald's. I thought takeout was supposed to imply, like, Chinese or something. Alright, so there's that. And I don't really know what else to do. Actually, yes I do. I can do Mumbo. Once I get more fire eggs. Definitely running out. Yeah, now I can stop being assaulted as I, excuse me, explore the mountain. Get on. Ow. Okay. Fine. Slide down the mountain. Ow. Okay, yeah. That kind of was the kind of impact I would expect from that dismount. Was a poor dismount, 0 out of 10. I think that's something they judge gymnastics on, is the dismount. Okay, so let's use the warp and go to Mumbo's. I suppose there was a closer warp, but drive-thrus do usually count as well. Just because you don't usually stay there. Yeah, I suppose. Well, no, you're not really taking it out. They're giving it to you. You're not really taking it. They're giving it. Now, where is Mumbo again? He's over this way. Don't fall into the water. You know, I just got a crazy idea. But I'll do it later when I forget it, because I'm gonna forget it. But I want to do Mumbo before I forget that. But no, not that. But yeah, the new Pokemon is really good. I definitely recommend it to anyone who likes playing Pokemon. God, yeah, get out of here. Like I'm even gonna go. I'm not only gonna do the main stuff of like the gyms and the team stars and stuff. I am also gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to complete the Pokédex. Like that's how much I'm enjoying this. I never complete the Pokédex. But like the fact that it's not random encounters anymore, it's actual enemies walking around the overworld, makes it so much easier for me to be able to visualize like how complete an area is. Like, you know, because I don't have to run around in circles hoping I see all the things I need to see and check off my checklist. I can see them with my eyes, like, oh, there's a guy over there. There's a guy over there. Ooh, do I have that guy? I don't know if I got that guy. Let me go see if I got that guy. So it's a lot easier. And I'm surprised that I've seen so much negativity about this game on Reddit, because like it's not that bad. Like I saw someone say this, like, oh, it feels like I'm beta testing a new game. It's like, okay, I mean, it does have some issues, and it has crashed a couple times, but it's not that bad. It's like, it's not much worse than what Bethesda usually puts out. You know, their games are pretty susceptible to crashing, stuff like that. NPCs just not showing up and making quests incompletable. Like watch Steven George's Let's Play of either Skyrim or Fallout. You'll see him have to, you know, finagle his way around because of glitches in that game. Like, it's... I mean, sure, you don't have the same problems with, like, Xenoblade or Breath of the Wild, but... I don't know. It's like... can you really get that mad at Game Freak for putting out what they did because the Pokemon company puts so much pressure on them to get the games out on a specific schedule? Okay, eyesight lower area? Yeah, there should be a thing. Like, honestly, I am impressed with what they were able to put out because of the time crunch. Like, it's still a very satisfying exploration experience. It doesn't feel empty or lifeless. Because, like I said, they did a great job of making the Pokemon look alive in the overworld. And you know, they got that the legendary that you ride around on. Wait, what is this? What am I doing? Hope this works. Oh yeah, the guy's below me. Life Force, Alien Dad! That's my favorite spell, Alien Dad. Picked up hurt slots. Up, I didn't catch the rest. I was looking at Discord while the animation played. You did magic, shaman magic, you alive. Didn't need puny earthling magic. Could have used special powers instead. Then why didn't you? Why didn't you? Spaceman ungrateful, waste Mumbo's time. Me should teach a lesson. Sorry, strange friend. My special powers are low and we need your help. Our 3 children escaped the ship before we crashed in the lagoon. If you can find and return them to me safely, I'll bestow the earth with wondrous gifts. Mumbo like gifts. Not tacky alien merchandise, though. Yeah, don't you give me a green man bobblehead. Kids will be hiding from danger until they detect alien signal. Mumbo impressed. The Mumbo magic better. So, do I magic them out of the holes now, or do I still need to come back with something else? Oh, he was just invisible the whole time. He was up on the cliff. Ow. And yeah, like items. That's another thing that makes exploring in Pokemon satisfying. Like, I am so like really complete on like potions. Throat, please stop. I'm trying to talk. Like potions and revives and stuff. And I don't buy any of it. Like, well, okay, I bought a lot of revives, but that's just because I got so wealthy on money from all the stuff I've been doing. Okay, fine. I'll go revive Saberman. And then that should be like the 2 things that Mumbo needs to do, and then it should be done. Wait, oh, I need a pad. And Mumbo does not have a pad out here. That's the ice key. It is a very nice ice key. Or, well, save. It's a very nice ice save. You're saying I can't? Okay. So I guess that's the one thing Mumbo can do for now, at least until I find a pad, maybe. All right, I'm going back. I don't know if I should keep talking about Pokemon while I go back. I guess I can, because it's on my mind and keep interrupting the thought. It's like just finish the thought. So the Mumbo one probably, duh. Wait, can he? Yeah, he can make it. And I also really like I mean, the wild area in Sword and Shield did this too, but I really like that, you know, seeing the Pokemon in the overworld lets you get a sense of scale for them. Like, there were a lot of Pokemon that are much smaller than I expected. You get out here, stupid hand. No, not a 4th one. Yeah, take that, jerk. And we're home. And I still haven't finished saying all the things I want to say about Pokemon. And they're not really coming to mind. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, brain. I guess this as well. Just take the while I'm walking back, I'll take the time to think of what I want to say. I might die. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, so one of the complaints I saw people, at least one person, I shouldn't make the mistake of seeing one person say something and it being like, man, people, why do people think that? Why do multiple people think that? It's just one guy I saw, but there was one guy I saw who said that he's disappointed, or they, shouldn't assume gender, they were disappointed with the game still having a sluggish combat system. It's like, what? I don't know what game you're playing, but it's not this one, because if anything, I feel like they made it faster. It's smoother. I mean, sure, it does still pause where it's like, the attack was super effective. Instead of just, like, playing the attack animation and having the text at the bottom saying, it's super effective. Which I feel like was something Coliseum did with its battle, because it had an actual voiced announcer. I feel like that's how it went, was like, he would be like, it's a super effective move! And then the animation would be playing while he says that. But yeah, like, it could stand to have its flow better, but, compared to, like, everything that came before it, I feel like it's faster. Also, there are a couple of settings that they used to have that aren't around anymore, like being able to turn off battle animations. Like, that's another thing that I could see how, if you're used to having the battle animations off, I could see how you would think this is slow. But, like, I think they shortened, like, I can't say most, because I don't know when animations do feel shorter, but a lot of animations that were previously long, I think have been shortened, like Surf or Dig. I feel like those were, they used to be long animations, especially Surf. Oh, there we go. Now I get to save the child. What's wrong with it? Beats me. You could try beak-to-mouth resuscitation. No chance. Well, they got a helmet on, too. This is a job for a professional, qualified doctor. But which doctor? Alright, I'll go save the other ones first before I go and jump the gun and be Mumbo and then have to come back as Mumbo again for the other ones. And one of the other settings they took away was changing the battle style from the two different battle styles, where it's like when your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out, it'll ask you if you want to switch yours out. Like, you used to be able to turn that off, so you were just locked into whatever Pokemon you had, even if you knocked out your opponents. Like, you would still have to use up your turn to switch out your Pokemon. I don't think that's necessarily a bad change, because you could just hit no if, whenever it asks you, do you want to switch your Pokemon? You're not forced to change your Pokemon just because they took the setting away. Okay, I was pretty sure there was another one in the ground. Oh, wait, there was one on the up on a ledge. Was it? I thought it was over here. And yeah, I read a review before the game came out. I basically read... Oh, that was, I didn't realize what kind of honeycomb that was. I basically read one review that was a high score review and one that was a low score review. And, funnily enough, I actually can't really remember what the positive review said. So I guess that says something about how much more negativity sticks out in people's minds than positivity. Which I know that is a phenomenon, because that's... I want to say that's what causes imposter syndrome, is because people only remember, people critiquing them, and they don't remember all the praise they get. Well, no, I guess that's not true, because imposter syndrome is not accepting praise. Like, thinking that the praise is like undeserved when you do get it. So I guess that's not true. Which cliff is it? It can't be right there, can it? Huh. Huh. Oh, you know what? This looks like a job for Kazooie. Once I kill this guy. But I remember the negative review. Or actually, I think a lot of negative review. So it was a thread on Reddit that was summarizing reviews. And, you know, the people that... So basically the main post was summarizing, like, the scores and stuff. And linking to, like, articles. And then... So there were people in the comments... And one of them basically summarized it as, so the people who enjoyed it were able to, you know, look past the performance issues, and the people who really didn't like it mainly complained about performance issues. And I suppose people's experiences have been varying in that regard, but, like, personally, I haven't had that much issue with how the game performs. Like, it's not the best, but, like, so are a lot of open world Switch games, I would say. Cool, a little alien baby. Mommy? Don't look at me, kid. This is so cold. Mommy, daddy. Me no like cold earthling planet. And this is where I shoot him with a fire egg. No? Oh, well... That's... I was trying to shoot an egg, and then I hit the... Basically the roost button, and then it... And then it clicked. Great, made nice and toasty now. By being sat on by a bird, okay? I'm not gonna make any jokes about that. But yeah, the negative review I read made it sound like the performance issues were just like... just make the game absolutely unplayable, and that's not at all the truth. It is perfectly playable. Like I thought the frame rate was gonna be like, you know, like my original experience with Skyrim, where I was playing it on a laptop that wasn't, you know, it wasn't a gaming laptop, so it wasn't, you know, it didn't have the specs to run it on good settings. So, you know, I'm constantly playing with low frame rate and you know, sometimes getting lag spikes where it's just impossible to control where I'm going. It's not at all with Pokemon. Like, sure, the frames do dip, but it does not become, like, to the point where you're basically watching a slideshow, you know, that kind of performance issues. Where the frame rate is so low and it's lagging so much that you just can't, you know, you can't aim where you're going because the game is so behind what you're doing. That's... no. It's way better than that. And honestly, I would compare it to, like, basically any other open world game that's on the Switch that isn't made by Nintendo themselves. Where... yeah, I still haven't figured out where that third one was. I know they were in a hole. I don't remember where the hole was. It's gotta be on this side, like somewhere, not over there. Like I'm pretty sure, Immortals: Phoenix Rising. I'm pretty sure that performed about the same as Pokemon, if not a little better. But you know, like I said, I think it's perfectly playable, and especially considering, again, time crunch. Game Freak was being pressured to put this out right then and there, you know, exactly on its release date. You know, no later. Which, you know, Nintendo really should tell the Pokemon Company to stop doing that, because, you know, if it were up to Nintendo, that would not be the case. They would take the time to polish Pokemon, and, you know, like they did with Animal Crossing. You know, I remember that being... I was gonna say in the news, but, you know, in the news as so far as I read, like with Reddit. Oh, that's okay, Therian. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming out. But yeah, it was on Reddit. But, you know, newsworthy enough to be on Reddit. that the Animal Crossing developers delayed Animal Crossing so that they would not crunch their workers. You know, they wouldn't overwork their developers. I really think Nintendo should step in and be like, hey, Pokemon Company, stop overworking Game Freak. Let them polish the games. Let them take the time to release. Like, I don't really understand why they're so dead set on releasing them at the same time as the anime and the cards. Like, you mean to tell me that, you know, if you ask me, the games are the biggest part of the Pokemon franchise. And then there's a close second being the cards. And then the anime. Like, I don't think anyone would be mad if you delayed the cards and the anime to make sure the games are high quality. See, so over here? No? I swear I've been around this whole freaking whole ice side. I have not seen the other child. Excuse me. I'm thinking really hard about it. I'm really trying to remember here. Because I'm sure I've seen them. Was it over here? Yeah, there they are. Thanks, Earthling. No additional problems, just, yep, I'm free. Thank you. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. I want thank you for releasing me to be a recurring gag, but it's like, if I just say that on its own, it doesn't sound like it's a gag. It just sounds like I'm saying, thank you for releasing me. It doesn't sound like I'm referencing Spyro. Did the kid not come here? Wait. Oh, this... Oh, right. Oh, the doctor. Yeah, I gotta go beat Mumbo again. Take the closest warp, you dingus, and walk. I was gonna walk through the tunnel and go up the mountain. There's a closer warp, like, right here. Fireside lower area. The one with Mumbo's head. Yeah, another thing that I think is, a reason I think people should give the Scarlet and Violet's performance a little bit more slack is, like, the game is also adding new Pokemon. So, like, not only are they designing the, a new world to explore in, which, like I said, in my opinion, they succeeded in making it a place you want to explore, a place that's fun to explore. Like, honestly, I'm surprised I'm not bored of running around collecting pickups, and because the pickups, like, they're potions, they're berries, and sometimes they're other, like, held item type things. Sometimes they're things to sell, and sometimes they're TMs. Like, I thought I would have got bored of picking up TMs, but I'm still running around picking up TMs. You want Bumbo's help again? But, not only are they designing that world at the same time, on this time crunch, but they're also, designing new gym leaders and gym challenges, which I guess you could count as part of the world. But they're coming up with new Pokemon and trying to make sure those new Pokemon are balanced. And which I suppose also is, like, something that weaves into its you know, the deadline of having to release alongside the cards and the animes. They gotta also be balanced for the card game and the anime. Well, you know, I guess not really the anime, because the anime can just do whatever. Yeah, one side. So gotta go to the same platform, I suppose. Yeah, because the dad was over here. So, like, yeah, it's the same radius, basically. So, yeah, just stand on the same Mumbo pad. Mumbo pad again. And I'm also surprised at how much I like the terrestrialize or terrestrialize mechanic. Because on paper, it doesn't sound that exciting. Like, oh, change the type of your Pokemon and boost the power of the moves that correspond to that type. It's like, oh, so it's like Mega Evolving, but they don't have a new form. You just put a little crown on them and make them shiny. But it actually works really well. Because unlike Megas, thank you, Earthling. Thank you, Earthlings, not Brain Dead. Well, you're just a kid, so what do you know? I mean, he said I'm not brain dead, not that I am, but it's like, of course I'm not. What do you know? You have done well, Earthling. But I shall now have to exterminate you all for taking so long. Here, have you kids seen my laser anywhere? It must be on the ship. Your race is spared. For now. Earthling. Stand clear. Beam up sequence initiating. Oh, he's got a little Jinjo plush. But yeah, the fact that you can change the Terra type of your Pokemon, or you can do a Terra raid to get a Pokemon with a different Terra type to what it would normally have. It does add a lot of strategic depth, because that's not only, you know, a type you get to change your Pokemon to. So, you know, if it's like, you know, let's say it's a dragon type Pokemon, and then it's like, oh, your opponent has ice because they know dragon are weak to ice. Well, you could terrestrialize your dragon into fire, so now it's not weak to ice anymore. And if it has any fire type moves, they're gonna get boosted in power, so you could absolutely destroy the ice Pokemon. Or if you have one move that's just really good, you could terrestrialize and make that move even better. Like I got a Tinkaton that's got this really strong steel type move. It's like 120 power or something like that. I think it might even be even higher than that. So I could terrestrialize it. I think its Terra type is Fairy, but I could change it to Steel and get it to terrestrialize and make that Steel move even more nuclear. And the Terra raids is another thing that I'm surprised at how much I like, because they're actually rewarding. Like, I guess I can't say, you know, I can't compare it to the Gigantamax battles, or Gigantamax raids that it had in Sword and Shield, because I've never beaten one. None of the ones I've done were able to be beaten. Because, you know, I heard someone say, like, the AI is useless. And they really are. And I wasn't able to find any... Where are you going, Banjo? Jeez, calm down. I wasn't able to find anyone to you know, to join my session online. So it's basically trying to fight it all alone. And it's just... It's not something you can do. But Terra Rays, you absolutely can do those on your own, because it's not like... You know, it's very different from the, Gigantamax battles, because those were basically like you had a shield that you had to work down on them, and you know you had to take it out within a certain amount of moves or turns. Let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, that is a lot better. I got half the Jiggies now, so I gotta melt Saberman somehow. Free Boggy the polar. Oh, feed him, right? Still gotta find a fish. Activate the oil drill. Gotta figure out how to get that in, excuse me, Grunty Industries. Oh no, disconnected from it. I don't care. When Coliseum kickball games. Still have no idea how to get in there as a Stony. Inside the Coliseum arches. So I also gotta figure out how to get that waterfall to stop. Oh yeah, let's go do the thing I said was crazy that I was probably gonna forget to do. But yeah, Terror Raid battles. They're basically just like fighting one Pokemon with you and like 3 other people. And of course the Pokemon is terrestrialized, so... Wait, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. It's like, am I in the right place? Yes. But it's all happening like basically at the same time. And the timer, instead of being based on moves, it's an actual timer. So it's set up to be a lot faster. And since they don't put up a shield that's like I don't even get why they did that, but the shields for Gigantamax Pokemon were based on number of moves. Like they had to be hit a certain number of times, and super effective moves would take down 2 hits instead of just 1. It's like, but you're also giving me this timer, you know, this shield to work through that's based on number of moves, while also timing me based on number of moves. Okay, let me try just over this way. Yeah, the like, hot side entrance. But Terror Raid battles, like, they don't put up a shield like that. It's all... Basically, if you got type advantage, you can kick its butt. I mean, maybe not so much for 3-star and 4-star, but definitely 1 and 2. No? Keep doing it. Okay. Okay, well, Snowball's not the way, so let's stop being a snowball. And then, like my main point was, they're actually rewarding when you get them done. Again, I guess I can't really say that because I've never finished a Gigantamax battle, but yeah, I actually feel very incentivized to do Terra raids, even if I don't want to catch the Pokemon, because you get a bunch of items you can sell. You know, some of it actually are items that you're meant to sell. You know, like big pearls and stuff, and the mushrooms. But then you also get like experience candies, so it's a good way to be able to level up your Pokemon. And there's another train of thought, is leveling up your Pokemon is because, you know, they got that Let's Go feature, so not only can you walk around the overworld with your Pokemon out, but you can just hit a button and it'll be like, oh, go send your Pokemon out. You know, go fight that guy, and it'll auto battle it. And it'll take like 3 or 4 seconds, and then the battle ends. And then, you know, if your Pokemon is stronger than it, it'll beat it, or if not, it'll just be like, oh, it hurt itself and came back to you. And you can't get it knocked out this way, so it's a good way to test the waters. You see what I did there? You know, to see if it's a good grinding spot. And those are just falling right in. It's a Banjo-only switch. Ah, you know what? I probably gotta come back. So I guess there is power for Banjo. I know I get. I forget if I said, but it's, you know, you stand in the backpack and become invincible. I didn't think that made you invulnerable to water, but I guess it has to. Because there's this, and then there's the Grunty Industries Death Water. So I'm gonna have to just move on and see the last world. Oh. Oh, it's stopping time, actually. I'm gonna go see the new world. Just poke around in it. But I think if there's any other thoughts I want to say about Pokemon before I end. Game profile offline. Your game profile is currently offline. Send you score to the online leaderboard. You can start the Xbox button. Okay, fine. Retry. Game profile offline. Retry. Retry. Retry? Maybe if I say it with the right inflection. Retry. Retry? No, okay. As long as you're not gonna delete my cloud save or whatever. Don't make me start Tooie over. I will stop playing this game if that happens. Do I even remember where the... Well, for one thing, the silo. I gotta go to the silo. I think it was over by... Pterodactyl Land. Yeah, I got it open. I was like, did I even get it open? Yeah, I got it open. So, Wasteland? It was like... Yeah, over here. Let's do a crack. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was saying about the Let's Go feature. So yeah, sending your Pokemon out to just auto battle stuff. I think they might have nerfed the amount of experience you get for battles. You know, directly battling wild Pokemon to compensate for that. Oh, that's why they call it Isle of Hags, because it looks like a hag. I get it now. This is crazy music. And a guy who wants to race that I assume I can't do right now? Fancy a little physical exercise, Furball? You're furry too! Yes, you do, Banjo. Right. I'm Mr. Fit. And I'm really fit. I am. So fit, in fact, that if you can beat me in 3 events, I'll give you my fitness gold medal. That's nice. It is, actually. As you can probably see. Event 1 is the high jump. It's gonna be the best height. All you need to do is jump over to win. Okay, where's the shoes? Because surely I use shoes to jump over it. There's a trash can over there. I see Wumbas. There's Mumbos. What is this? Oh, do I need to find the red crystal? It's like Crash Bandicoot. I gotta find the red crystal. Gem. It's gem. Gem's the ones that are colored. Oh, it's a landing pad. Okay. But yeah, finish the thought already. Yeah, the Let's Go feature. I think it's really cool. Even if they might have nerfed the amount of experience you get for wild battles, it's still really cool. And it's even there to begin with. Excuse me. Because I appreciate that it just makes the grinding process less grindy, you know? I don't know why I thought it was okay to let that guy touch me. Don't take that out of context. Because I know that guy came at me and I was just like, yeah, that's fine. Hey, man, I'm George Ice Cube, stuck up here at this perilous altitude. What happened, George? I was out walking on the icy slide of Hailfire Peaks with my wife, Mildred, when a huge blizzard came along and blew me away. Why not stay up here? Lovely view. I'm afraid of heights. Now I reckon I'm above the icy side. So if you could just give me a little push. Okay. That's what I was gonna do anyway. No, wrong side. Well, that's how you make the water cold, I guess. Anyway. Yeah, I'm probably right now I've beaten all the gyms, so I'll probably just keep running around catching Pokemon and doing Terra raids so I can get a bunch of experience candy and try to get my Pokemon up. Like, I did already read like what level the Elite Four is gonna be, so I'm gonna see if I can get up like 10 levels higher than that. I mean, I was like 10 levels higher than Leon, and that was still a tough fight for me. So I'm sure that won't nullify the challenge of the Elite Four. Oh, notes. I forgot those exist. I think there was... Oh yeah, I was looking for a guy. Before I started the stream, I was looking for a guy who's selling an item I need to evolve a particular Pokemon. I can't find him, but that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm looking for him. And I'm looking for any Pokemon I might be missing from my Pokedex. That guy's made of money, apparently. And that is not a doorway. I keep thinking these wall textures are doorways. And yeah, like I said, I definitely recommend Scarlet or Violet to anyone who likes playing Pokemon, because it is a good Pokemon. Like, okay, here's another thought that's kind of disjointed, but you know, one of my thoughts never disjointed. Okay, so people complaining about the visuals. They're not as bad as Sword and Shield's wild area. I'll say that much. It's definitely an improvement, because you ever see the berry tree? The Sword and Shield berry tree? And how it sticks out like a sore thumb? Are you a Jinjo? No, you're a Minjo. Yeah, this game doesn't have that problem. There are no trees that stick out like sore thumbs. Even if the visuals aren't the best, and possibly could be better on Switch, because, you know, Monster Hunter Rise exists. Oh, I don't have Globo. Why am I here? You know, they still don't have that problem of having, you know, assets that don't look like they belong, like those berry trees in Sword and Shield. Which, you know, I should probably say for the record, I don't think Sword and Shield looks bad. Like, the areas where the camera is fixed, beautiful. It's just the wild area that has some problems. And yeah, problems that I don't really think, you know, in my opinion, Scarlet and Violet don't have them. Where am I going? Ah! A Jelly Castle. Not the strangest castle I've seen, I suppose. I saw an inflatable castle in Witchy World. I killed a bee and he took a faceplant and he's stuck in the ground. Oh, probably a Clockwork Egg. You know, find the egg button. That's not the egg button. There. One issue I do have with the game on the technical side is, like... Oh, I can't... Okay, whatever. Wait, what? Where am I going? I cannot retrieve the grenade egg, or the clockwork egg. So you know how when you close a menu, you press B to close the menu? And then if whatever action is assigned to B does not happen while the menu closes? Yeah, this game has the it actually kind of looks like Klungo. The island. Yeah, this game has that problem where you press B to close the menu, but B is also crouch, so you close the menu and you end up crouched. It's like, that is like the one thing I'm really hoping they patch, because that's kind of annoying. It's a slight inconvenience, but it's still annoying. Now, let me tell you what I think is the biggest problem with Scarlet and Violet. The customization. I've had a strange-looking seed. Is it edible? No. Is it? Is it? Banjo? Okay. Yeah, customization. Oh, there's the shoes. Oh, but how do I get over there with the shoes? Can I... Am I still... I still got the shoes. I'm spraying in midair. Watch me beat your record, dude. Yeah, you might have heard, but like the customization is limited to school uniforms. I missed. Which I wouldn't have. I didn't have a problem with that before the game came out, but it turns out it really is just you're given 4 outfits and that's it. You can change your gloves and your shoes and your socks and your hat and glasses. You can't change shirt and pants. It is 4 preset pairs of shirts and pants. Okay, where were they? They were over here. I would not have a problem with this if it was like, you know, thematic, you know? Like, you still get to change your shirt and your pants, but it's all just all your options are just various school uniforms. No, it's 4 preset, you know, torso outfits. How did you do that? Never mind. We'll move on to Event 2 when you find me. Like, I would be perfectly okay if it let me, you know, put on the quote-unquote winter shirt with the quote-unquote summer shorts. Why would I do that? I don't know, but, you know, that's how it should work, and it doesn't. It's winter shirt and pants, and you can't switch them around. I can't put on the pants to the spring outfit that have suspenders with the summer shirt. That's definitely a big misstep. And part of that problem is that it's also, like, how do you customize an outfit around that? Like, you're forced to wear one of 4 preset outfits. Oh, another receipt. And, you know, depending on if you get Scarlet or Violet, it's either an orange uniform or a violet uniform. And it's like, you know, what if I want to wear all pink? Well, I can't do that because my pants are going to be orange. So, you know, what's the point to having pink hats and pink shoes and pink socks when the rest of it isn't? Pink doesn't go with orange. No one's going to think that outfit looks good. I'm not even a fashionista, and I know that those colors don't go together. Although maybe I'm biased because I don't really like orange that much, but the point remains, it doesn't go with pink. No, I couldn't get the egg. Okay. You stop it. Get back in the cash register. I don't want your flour. Go away. Okay, there's spring shoes. Notes. Out of here. Also, I do want to say before I forget, I'm definitely enjoying Tinkaton, one of the new Pokemon. By far my favorite new Pokemon in that game. I don't know what it is. It's just, you know, it's this little pink thing that's got a big hammer, and its middle evolution reminds me of Vex from Almost a Hero, and also Goombella. And I guess the whole, you know, pink and hammer thing kind of reminds me of Amy Rose. Like, there's so many things I could name this thing. And I can't do any of them because the one I have was traded to me from my brother. Why did I warp? I don't know where I'm going. So I can't change its name. Because I was trading him for giving him a Sprigatito egg. So he just gave me the Tinkaton. And I'm glad he did. Oh, I gotta... That's right. It's Kazooie. And his stats seem to be actually pretty good too. Seems like a pretty defensive, you know, being Steel, Fairy. Seems like a pretty good defensive matchup, type-wise. And in terms of stats, like, it does seem like a pretty tanky little thing. And then, like I said, it's got that move that's like 120 power or something. Wow, this is a rare Floatum creature, if I'm not mistaken. Cool, what's it do? Floaters can't speak, but I'm sure their lighter than air ability is useful for something. Well, let me do it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to using it on the Elite Four. Using Tinkaton. Gonna blow them away with my super hammer. And I decided to give it a hold item that boosts the power of physical attacks. Just drive home how much more strength to, you know, just go all in on the attack power there. Okay, section shoes, but why? Oh, I see. For some reason, I remember the Safe as being a Conquers Bad Fur Day character. Greetings, fleshy ones. Wow, we're talking Safe. Oh, that's the thing you're surprised can talk? Correct, I'm the Super Stash Deluxe 4-digit infinite combination reinforced strongbox. If 4 digits, but 4 digits only gives you 10,000 combinations. Exactly. Hey, no one likes a wise guy. It's enough up here. Let's have a look inside then. Oh, that might be a problem. I seem to have forgotten my own combination. Perhaps they should have spent a little more on your intelligence chip. I know. Sorry, fleshy ones. But if you can find the combination, I'll gladly open up. So I guess apparently it's confirmed that the weird talking living objects in this game are robots. Like Weldar, he's a robot. Klungo or the toilet, robot. Cheeto, robot. They're all robots. Alright, well, I think I've said all I wanted to say about Pokemon, so I guess I'll end here. My throat is getting kind of tired. And I'm not really sure where I'm going. Well, okay, let me at least see where that spider ball track goes, because I did see it. I just didn't make it to it with the shoes. So let me actually do that. And then we can end. Ow. Should put on these shoes and go step in the toilet guy. See what happens. But these aren't toilet plungers, they're sink plungers. Oh, there were notes. Let me go back and get the notes. Round 800. Nice. There's 2 different jellies. Why do you need 2? Can't you just aim for the one? I'm hoping to find another warp. That would be nice. Going down the beanstalk. Okay, there's a flight pad. But where's the warp pad? Where's the warp pad that I can touch to send me far away in a flash? Oh, maybe inside the door? So I'm sure if there's 2 Mumbo Huts, there's gotta be a warp to both. Wait, then what was the point of the suction shoes? If I'm just back inside the central cave. I am confused. Hello? Warp pad? Oh, why don't I go touch the flower that was up there? The cannon flower. Okay, turn around there. Whoa! Oh! Ah, just Kazooie. What are they trying to say here? That only Kazooie can open the trash can? I think they're trying to send a message there. It's not a very pleasant one. It's actually a mildly rude one. Four. Oh, that actually worked. Oh, it's part of the combination. That is not how I expected to find the combination. Alright, you better stay between play sessions. You better not undo the 4. Alright, I'm in here. After I go through that other flower. I just want to make sure. I just gotta make sure. Just gotta make sure it's the return flower. Yes. Okay. That's it. Bye.